go a little bit off topic, but I feel bad for them because they're not getting what they're supposed to get, and we have HR, and HR should be in charge.
I'm actually proud of her on this one. She's talking about something that, for once, ain't all about herself. Growth. Maybe I was wrong about Viv. Maybe there's a new leaf turning over until she hit. So that's why she ain't hire me, because I was supposed to be her. She got me for a second. I almost believed her, but then, boom, I got Valagio. Vivian just created a new disease on the spot. She said, post-radiation. I discovered I had Valagio. Vivian, out here adding chapters to WebMD. Meanwhile, you know the drill, she gets up to the podium like she finna be calm. She even says it, I'ma be calm today, which always means she about to cut up. That line is her starter pistol. Let's go. First up, shout out to the trustees Minus, Stan, and Andrew. She don't even know why he's there. And the audacity, ma'am coughed directly on the mic, like the Rona ain't ever existed. Just turned her head 2 inches, hit M with a full upper. And this, the same woman mad the mic, got turned off. Sis, you sabotaging yourself? Grabbing the mic like it's karaoke night, and then crying foul? Girl, what? But then it gets good. She says, it's just ridiculous that we have a corrupt mayor, someone evil, ... who don't care about hardworking residents. Pause. Hardworking. Vivian, you. Didn't she just say she on disability? Dragging a walker behind her like it's a fashion statement. Who exactly is us in this hardworking group? Oh, right, y'all. Not her. She's just the narrator of your struggle. Meanwhile, her walker missing like the truth in her cancer story.
And we have this to deal with. This is a shame. This is a sham. The fire department, they just came strong. Do we even have a benefit specialist for the village of Dalton? Like, that should be like the person that should be answering these questions. It's actually the benefit specialist for Dalton. I'm going to go a little bit off topic, but I feel bad for them because they're not getting what they're supposed to get, and we have HR, and HR should be in charge of this.
You know what? This actually started off kind of decent. I was proud. I said, woo Vivians, finally talking about something not about herself. I almost clapped for her. Almost, but then, boom. Why is that not being paid? And just like that, she looped it right back to herself. Talking about that's probably why she ain't hire me, 'cause I was supposed to be her girl. What? And then the classic twist, I fooled you. But nope, this ain't charity. It's a slow burn resume pitch in disguise. How you gonna get hired when you on unemployment? Make it make sense. You collecting disability and trying to get on payroll? She pivoted to fake concern for the fire department, only to circle back to herself again. Talking about she was supposed to be HR, she mad Tiffany didn't pick her for the gig. Her own paperwork. Tiffany might be shady, but not hiring Vivian. I ain't gonna be long, she says. Ma'am, you have 3 minutes. The mic not yours. This ain't open mic night. Can't do stuff in Thornton. I partnered with Robbins. Robbins, the same Robbins where Keith Price stole $90,000. That Robbins? Girl, what kind of Avengers of Corruption are y'all assembling? Now listen, she's taking wig donations. Yes, wigs? Tiffany, she says. If you got some, donate, not books. And she said it's for kids, residents, and patients with cancer. Email-survivor. The name alone is a plot twist. Patients.cancer. Radiation, kids, wigs, school supplies, all of it. ... in one fundraiser. Girl, pick a lane. Pot is supposed to stretch from Crayolas to chemo. Matter of fact, ... Nah, scratch that. It is criminal. She is a radiation patient. So, by that logic, when she pockets the donations, she's like, well, technically that's true. Technically, ma'am, technically, you're self-funding fraud. And the courts, they're just waiting on one more. Lie before they gift wrap you in cuffs. The self-snitching never stops. But you know what? Cancer. Who diagnosed that? Was it Dr. Scamelot? She says it with a straight face. That's the real talent. And then she tried to flip the narrative again, talking about a murder in Dalton. Yes, a real murder, important issue. But somehow, she said Tiffany hasn't said anything. But why does everything come back to you not getting attention, not getting hired, or not getting money? Girl, this is a murder case, not your resume. And if you're so pressed about the investigation, maybe stop coughing all over the mic. Then came the victim monologue. I was asked to leave the meeting. Ma'am, They didn't kick you out for speaking truth, they kicked you out for being loud. Tiffany ain't innocent, but neither are you. It's always a dead giveaway. Move. That's the I'm about to make up 10 things and hope nobody fact-checks me gesture. And now, here she go. Mad that the public can't ask about Tiffany's Range Rovers and BMWs like she wasn't just dancing to Poison with her cane doing prop work. But hold on, wait a minute. She really stood up there and said, "You swindled that money from the Cancer Foundation, and that was supposed to help the community. Myself included, huh? Run that back. So now you were supposed to get money from a cancer foundation. Sis, you just admitted it. You just self-snitched again. Didn't you swear on Facebook Live that you never claimed to have cancer? But now, you mad Tiffany didn't cut you a cancer check. And now she crying because she didn't get no toilet paper? Wigs and charmin', y'all. That's what she's demanding. She said it, not me. I need a wig and some toilet tissue. That's not a donation drive. That's a weird Walgreens run. And then came the darkest line of all. Tiffany, I just pray your mama had cancer. Who? The same woman who lied about having cancer. The same woman who fundraised off that lie. The same woman who demanded folks prove she ever said the word cancer on video. Girl, if karma had a face, it'd be looking dead at you. What's wild is, she's trying to spin the block on the victim card again, saying people are lying on her name, when what actually happened is we told the truth, and she got caught lying on herself. Ain't nobody misrepresent her. She misrepresented her own diagnosis. She turned herself into a cancer mascot without the medical paperwork, and now that people remember, she wanna cry foul. Nah, run that toilet tissue story one more time. Imagine standing at a podium in front of a mic, lying about cancer for months. It takes to say that after you were the one faking illness. Off the charts, the woman who raised money on a lie. Need a new word? Evil ain't cutting it. If I had to pick between sending her or Tiffany to jail, it's Vivian all day. No contest. You could build a jail cell just for her and label it Liar's Suite. She deserves it. She's the final boss of self. The audacity is federal dash grade. What makes it worse is she knows she doesn't have cancer, and yet her mouth just lets it fly. It's not even the lie anymore, it's the boldness. The casual recklessness of her lips is dangerous, like she running a one-woman fraud cartel from that mic. Realize it. Then came the new disease reveal. I spent $100 because I have bilharzia. Bilharzia. What in the Mediterranean resort illness is that? She just made up a whole condition, said it popped up after radiation. First of all, you didn't even have radiation? But if you did, show us a hospital bracelet, sis. A receipt. Something. 'Cause right now it sounds like you just dug a word out the diseases that don't exist. Bin. Next, she gone. Say she got pastoroma and needs a check for it, and here's what really happened. I'm gonna break it down like a science project. She was trying to lie and say she had alopecia, right? That would explain the I need a wig campaign. But she didn't know the word, so she panicked. She mashed up vitiligo and alopecia, and birthed Vilazio. Boom. That's how scams get made. If a doctor had told her the truth, she'd know the damn name. But since she's freelancing her illnesses, she out here botching the script mid-lie. You can tell she realized she said something dumb, too. 'Cause the minute Vilazio came out, she went radio silent. She had nothing to back it up. No story, no symptoms. Just blank air and a nervous pivot. 'Cause liars don't rehearse medical terms. They just hope you don't catch it. But we caught it, girl. We saw it, we heard it, and now it's on tape forever. You can't rewind lies once they're live-streamed. She made it up right there on the spot. That's why she couldn't elaborate. She just blurted out Billy Elagio and then floated off into a new rant like nothing happened. Watch it again, she said. I just spent over $100 this week because I have Billy Elagio, which I found out I had after I finished my radiation treatment. Girl, what? You mean to tell us a mystery condition popped up after your imaginary cancer treatment? We're supposed to believe that? And then she hits us with the guilt trip. Do you even care about people with cancer or those suffering from radiation treatment? Ma'am, you mean like yourself. You don't even believe your own diagnosis. You couldn't pronounce it twice. You couldn't spell it on a flashcard. You just launched Billy Elagio out your mouth like a fake pharmaceutical. What's next? She gone say she got cashipitis and needs funds immediately. She didn't even try to make it believable. She just dropped the word and moved on like it was nothing. That's what makes it so wild. The lie didn't land. So she just started rambling about money and pocket stuffing and violations and some meeting no one remembers. It's like a magician who fails the trick and then yells, "Look over there," and hopes you forget what you just saw. Classic misdirection. Sloppy, but classic. And I'm sitting here like, did Jedediah catch that? Somebody flag this? I need Jedediah to run it back, slow it down, zoom in, enhance. Because we just witnessed a historic lie get born on live mic. This woman is the Olympic gold medalist of on-the-spot fraud. Billie Eilish, not on WebMD, not on Mayo Clinic, just floating in her head like a glitch in the Matrix. And we're all supposed to clap and donate wigs.